What's up, everyone? Welcome into the Run Your Day podcast. As always, Dan Hafner joining you here today, my friends. Welcome into another episode. Today's topic is this. It only takes one. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode today. All right, my friends. Today's going to be a fire episode. I have that, I don't know. I can't explain. I got that feeling. I got that fire back. Ready to go today. It's been a good couple of weeks. Got some victories under my belt. This is what happens when you win. When you have some victories that you string together. You feel better, right? And that's what I'm going to start talking to you guys about today. All it takes is one. It only takes one. And what I mean by that is one small victory. You just need one small victory. Maybe you've been slugging through things. Maybe you've been failing over and over again. Maybe you're in a place where things just suck for you. You have no money. You don't have a job you like. You don't have a relationship you like. You don't have the fitness level that you like. Well, this is what I'm here to tell you. Tough shit. That's life. That's the way it goes, right? We all have to be in that place at some point in our lives to appreciate the good things when we manifest them. And I get it. I know what it's like to just go through day after day after day and experience loss after loss after loss. And I'm not talking about big life losses. Those are different. That's a topic for a different day. I'm not talking about deaths in the family. I'm not talking about big things in life that go wrong. I'm talking about, struggles with your boss, struggles with your relationship, skipping the gym for a day, just things that that can just add up and you start to realize you're just losing. You're a loser, right? No, you're not a loser. You are just losing. That's okay. Think about baseball, right? You hear about slumps in baseball. Guys go through slumps all the time. They'll go 30 at-bats without getting a hit, right? And then once they break out of it, a lot of times those guys will go on tears, right? But it's just part of the natural cycle. And there's more learning and there's more of a gift to find in those slumps, in those losing streaks than there are in winning streaks. If you're winning all the time, that's great, but you're not learning as much when you're winning. Yeah, it feels good. It might feel good right now, but you're not learning as much as when you lose, when you screw things up. Because when you screw things up, there's a gift in there. And although you might not see it right now, although it's hard to see that through the chaos and the crap that is that situation, there's a gift in there. There's a gift if you're willing to find it, if you're willing to be humble enough to see it, right? And you apply this to baseball again. There's the guys learn to adjust their swings. They learn to adjust their approach. They learn to adjust their mentality. And by sticking through that, by not giving up on themselves when they have every reason to do so, they become that much better of a player and of a person, right? So you can apply this directly to your life in a situation or a domain of your life where you might just be losing. You might just be losing constantly. You're going to become a much more mentally tough person, a much more profound human being by sticking it out when you're faced with these difficult times, right? When a year ago, before I had started this podcast, I'm coming up on about a year of doing this, I was in that place. I was losing, I felt like on every front. I didn't have enough money. I didn't like where I was working. I didn't like who I saw in the mirror. There were so many things going on in my personal life that I just wanted to quit. I did. I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up. I just wanted to say screw it and just stop trying. But I didn't. I went harder than ever. I dug deeper than ever. And on the other side of that, yes, it was painful. It's still painful. Newsflash, when you start digging into yourself and you start digging to become a better person, it never gets easier. You just get used to the pain threshold. Right? So maybe I got a little sidetracked from today's episode, but the concept that I'm talking about today is all it takes is one. When you are in that slump, maybe you're 30 at bats in a row and you're just losing. It's okay. Keep going. It could be the next one. And that's a mentality shift, right? Because it's so easy to lose your confidence. It's so easy to lose your swagger when you're in that situation. You're like, you know what? Why even bother? It's going to turn out the same way. It's going to turn out the same way as it did before. This is just the way it goes. It's just reality. I accept that. No. Stop accepting that, because the minute you accept that is the minute you're beaten. The minute you stop accepting that is the minute you're back on the horse ready to go. And if you get that one small victory, that one single to break yourself out of that slump, you build on that. That victory means more to you than 100 victories in a row, because you know what? Boom, you're back. You've proven that you have what it takes to outlast that shortage, that pain, that shortcoming, that challenge, whatever it might be. You have the ability to get over that wall. And it just takes one. But you have to continue to adjust your approach. You can't expect to do the same thing over and over and get different results, right? Einstein said that's the definition of insanity. You have to learn to adjust. You have to learn to compensate. You have to learn to course correct and just try different things. This is what I've been doing with my life for the past year. And it has taken me to levels that I only could dream about a year ago. And a year from now, I'll look back and think that I was still playing it small at this level. Like, that's just the way that expansion and growth works. So, as a wrap up today's show, I want you to think about this inside of your own life. What is one area that you just have been losing? You just can't seem to find a win. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's your fitness, your health. Maybe it's a job or a business or just whatever it might be. Where do you keep losing? How can you get one little victory today? How can you get one small win to build on? That's all you need to worry about. You can't worry about hitting a home run when you just don't have the ability yet. Just worry about getting on base. Focus on one small victory and build on there. That's my challenge for you all today. Okay? So, all it takes is one. All it takes is one building block to start the foundation of a house. All it takes is one rallying cry for a team to come back from 10 runs down. All it takes is one first down for a football team to march the length of the field and win the game on a game-winning drive. All it takes is one. You can be that one. You can make that one happen. Okay? So, as always, going to wrap up today's show. Dan Hafner signing off, Run Your Day podcast. As always, really, really appreciate you guys listening every day. I hope this helps you in some capacity. Make it a great rest of your day.
Thank you for listening to the Run Your Day podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, feel free to share today's show with friends and family. Until next time, have a great day.